Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mel, this is Melus Makes, and today we're going to be using some stencils from my haul from Cobeads. So as always, let's get into the video. Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be creating some stenciled images to put on some cards with some stencils that I hauled from Cobeads. I did this collab haul I think before Christmas. So I'll leave those product links in the box below. I'm going to show you the stencils I got. So these are the ones I got. So I got 5 which had, I'll move these stencils aside so you guys can clearly see these stencils I got. So I got this one, which is the one with the butterflies with the trees here. And ignore these ink stains because I've been trying to test them out. But yeah, that's the butterfly. Then I got this one with the hummingbird, which I'll just move that one out of the way. So this is the one with the hummingbird. It's absolutely beautiful with the flowers. And then the lovely Hawaiian flower here in the corner. Absolutely gorgeous. Then we've got these two here, which has flowers on them. So this is 4. And this is 6. So I'll show you number 4. So this has the roses here in the corner, some of these flowers here, and some of these corner flowers here, which are absolutely gorgeous. Really, really love those. And the last one we have is this one as well, with the branch corner here. It's absolutely beautiful. Really love the shape of the flowers and the forms of the flowers. And we've got this one with this bird here as well, in this kind of vine or ivy decoration in the corner. Absolutely beautiful. Really, really love that. Now what I'm going to do is some of the images I have I've done it already, so I'm just going to show you what those look like. Really love the simplicity of these. So I did a couple of the images, and what I've done is I've blended them with some oxide inks. Now I did test these out with the spray inks, but I kind of realised that they actually kind of bleed into each other. So I thought, you know, I'll try it with the inks first and see what they look like. So that is the hummingbird there. And what I've done is I've just traced the lines out with a black pen. And I really love the kind of simplistic image of it. So it just looks really, really great. And what I've done is I've tried to mix and blend it, but I actually kind of like the effect that it's giving. So it's just like if you have some watercolour and then someone puts black line paint all over it, or they just etch the diagram, for example, or the image in black. And you can put these on cards, for example. So this is really lovely. So it's this one. Then we've got the one here with the butterfly. So what I've done is I've just sectioned off bits of the stencil to actually work with. So that's that one. And then we've got this bigger butterfly here as well. It's absolutely beautiful. So I haven't really properly like blended it in because I just wanted block colours. But I think this was really, really cool. And I love the outline of the black as well. I actually done a rose one as well, which I'm actually going to do the outline with you guys. This is the one with the rose, which is absolutely beautiful. So what we'll do is we'll do the lining, and then what we'll do with some of the cards, or with some of the images, shall I say, we're going to put them into cards. So we're going to try them today with some of the other stencils that I have got and purchased. So yeah, let me set up and yeah, I'll show you how I have created them. So the paper that I'm using is watercolour paper. This is by the brand Dayla and Rowney. So I actually got this from Poundland. You get it in 5 sets of A5, and what I've done is I've chopped the paper in half to create more smaller panels for me to work with. So that is the paper that I am working with. So I've got a smaller panel here, and what I've done is I've just put a bit of double-sided tape here. And then what I'll do is I'll just stick it where I would like to have it on the mat. So I'm going to use this image here in the middle. So for me that is centered. Might just put a bit more washi on there. And with the masking, if there's any particular flowers that I don't particularly want, then I may just block them out with just some washi tape here, just so that they don't go over the lines and that they're a bit more covered. The tools that I'm using are these. These are the Distress Oxides in Peacock Feathers and Twisted Citron. So Twisted Citron is like this bright green colour, and then the Peacock Feathers is in this lovely kind of turquoisey blue colour. It's absolutely beautiful. And then I've got these blending tools. These are by Ranger, and they have the little Velcro pads on the end. So the pads you can get separately, and the handles you can get separately as well. So those are the ones that I'll be using. As you can tell, I've used some of them already. I'm going to start with the Peacock Feathers, which is here. So I'll use the blue blending tool. Now I know a lot of people do a lot of like circular motions, but I'm more of a dab person, so I'm actually going to slowly just dab this in to the leaves. Now I should try and take a lot more care to see where I'm actually putting where the sponge is going to be. So I'm just doing it this way just so that I can get a good amount of coverage. And then there's this one here as well, so I'm just making sure I'm just a little bit more careful with where my hands, or where the direction and the control of the tool is going. So you may see me just swap angles, as you can tell. I'm gonna do it in some block colour, because I think it would just be a lot more better. And I think once I've put the black outline in, it will definitely look a lot more better and a lot more simpler. I don't want to make my life too complicated trying to make everything too blended. I think I just like the block colours. So I think that's now done. So let's take a look at what it looks like. So that is what that looks like. I love the blending of I know they're in really block colours, but I really love the blue and the greens. The Twisted Citron is a lot more lighter. I should probably get a darker green, but for now that actually looks really, really cool. So I actually love the mix of the blue and the green together. So when I actually do the outline, I actually look a lot more cool and a lot more kind of simplistic. So now we're going to try another one. So the next one we're going to try is this one in the corner, just here. I'll do it like that. So guys, I've just blocked out, I've just masked the places that I don't want the ink to go onto. So we're going to put some ink on that now. Just got to decide which kind of colours. Now these are very kind of sunflower-esque petals, but I don't have any particular matching colours. So we'll definitely go with the green today, I think, with the leaves. And then we'll try and make this maybe a pink colour or a purple colour. I think would work very, very well. So let's go with that. I'll probably do it a pink, and then we'll try and maybe do a light brown or something. That I think that would be quite cool. So let's see what colours we're going to make that. So the colours that I'm using are Seedless Preserves, which is like this purple colour. It's kind of like a pinky purple, like a magenta colour. And then we've got picked raspberry, which is this lovely fuchsia pink. And then we're actually going to use this distress ink, which is in tea dye. So I think they'll be really good colours to work with. So I think we're going to probably do the leaves first, as that is probably it's probably going to be more background. So again, I'm just going to go around with my blending tool. I'm now going to try and do the petals. So I'm trying to think, I'll probably do the outside in pink, which is the picked raspberry. So I'm going to start on this side. Okay, and those are the flowers. I'm just going to do the inside. I'm probably going to try and do the inside in the purple. I was going to do it in this very kind of light brown to like sunflowerish, but I think I'm just going to put an array of colour on there, seeing as I think that would probably be a lot better. So I have got my foam pad here, and then I'm just going to carefully it's absolutely fine if it bleeds into the other pink, because they'll blend quite easily anyway. But yeah, let's try that. So that is the inking done. Let's see what it looks like. So that is what the end picture looks like. I do like the mixing of the pink and the purple there, and then the bright green leaves here as well. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put the black outlines of them so that they look like some of the other pictures that I've done, which are here, here, and this one as well. So the technique that I normally do is I just draw around the shapes from the stencil. So my apologies if my head is in the way, but this is what I normally do. So I just normally go around them via the shape. It doesn't have to be exact. So after I finish that is what that looks like, which I think looks really, really fab. Just kind of adds that final touch. Now we're going to do the outlines of the other stenciled images too. And that is what that looks like. And then we're going to get on to the last image. And that is what the final image looks like. So now we're going to make them into cards. So these are the images that I'm going to put on the card. So I've got the butterfly here and the hummingbird. So those are the two images that I'm using. The card I'm using is from the range, and it measures 5 3/4 and 4 1/4. Again, I'll put the measurements in the left hand side, and then we've got 2 pieces of black card which open out sideways here. So these are, well, of course, a top folding card, but I'm obviously going to do it in the landscape position, and this size is 4.5 by 6. So those are the measurements. Again, I'll put them in the left hand corner as well. So now I'm going to put everything together. So these are the finished cards. I've just turned the pink side up of the mat because that's a little bit more drier. So I thought I would just turn it onto the pink side instead of having it on the purple side. But these are the finished cards. So I'll show you this one first. This says "You're amazing." And yeah, I've relayered it on this gold card, then the black card, and I've just matched the enamel dots to one of the main colours on the card. So I really like how that has turned out, and I have these sentiments kind of on hand, just so when I make a card, for example, it's a little bit more quicker to add a sentiment. So that is card number 1. And the other card I've created is this one, and this just says hello. And again, I've just mixed it with this kind of teal colour that matches with this blue. I didn't really have any kind of this pink colour, or this lilac colour, unfortunately. But I think the teal colour that I've used just kind of adds a little bit more colour to it, which I think is fab. So those are the 2 cards that I've made with these stenciled images. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please give this video a like, comment and a subscribe. The product links will be in the box below, so please do go and check the Cobeads website out. And I hope you guys have a great day. See you guys in my next video.